Good morning, guys, and welcome to this Positive Drive, the Positive Drive, episode 13, 1-3. So I can't believe na 13 episodes na labay, and I hope that we're more positive now. Still challenging times, yapon, but I guess sometimes positivity and happiness is a goal always. It's a choice. So, kinahanglan yun na kuan. I mean, namgitay most of us as a kuan man perpetual pursuit to happiness yun na. Kay ganahan mo kita ma-happy atong kinabuhi, di ba? And yes, we're gonna talk about happiness. I mean, kung ano na, what's related to your happiness? What makes you happy ba? Is it wealth? Na ano mga kwarta? Is it fame? Ano ba ka sikat? Fame and influence people? Or what else? Ang sa pamalayan na itong concern, yahan ka mo sikat, yahan ka mo madato, nahan ka maybe success in your job, kanang ikaw gay pinakamaayo sa imong kuan. Like for example, kung mga athletes, nahan ka mahimong gold medalist, or you want to win the French Open, for example, you want to win a Grand Slam for tennis player. Yeah, we all have goals. I mean, I think sometimes it makes we relate happiness to achieving goals, of course. Pero yes, have you think about it? What makes you happy? I mean, given the situation now after the pandemic, I'm pretty sure a lot of us have realizations about what should we strive for in this life, diba? Yes, money is important, is success, is fame is important gihapon, diba? When I question na to ron, I'm sure a lot of people would say yes, of course money is important, because it is important. I mean, if you want to buy something, if you need something, especially the available technology right now, or the requirements even in school gani, kinahanglan tag technology. I mean, students are now required to have at least internet connection, probably a smartphone or tab, diba? That's a kuan ay that's a challenge. That's a perennial challenge na how can we achieve those things. I mean, how can we provide, how can we buy, how can we keep up? Because grabe na karon na mostly online na, although it's getting back to the gihapon ay, of course. So marabag ang happiness is your happiness still tied up sa ana ba? Because kuan man na, when we were kids, it was simple naman kayo sa una na, I mean, the happiness is like nagalis kanta, happiness is eating an ice cream, diba? Karon dako na ta. I mean, we just made it complicated now. We have different needs, wants, and we're not so easy to please anymore. And mao na challenge sa usahay na mao nang daghan ma-depress kay di ba, dili depression na sakit, pero naghan masad ba kay sa taas na kay itong i-envision, taas na kay itong gusto, kasi you wanna have an iPhone 11, yet ang imong sweldo kuantra 20,000 ang buwan. That's kuan. that's a sometimes then mag-uul ka kay masuya lang ka or something like that, but in the end, yes, kuan na. But when the pandemic came, wala kay pakya ng iPhone of course mas nag-worry pa ka na, bahala nagway iPhone basta na trabaho, di ba? So sometimes i-lower na nato tong standards because to adjust to the situation. I know a lot of people right now, they would just kuan lang, para nila happiness is survival. Okay? If mo survive lang ka aning tuiga, or survive lang ka aning relatively scot-free, relatively nasakit, wala kayo enough na pagkaon. I think for some that's happiness already, that's a cause for happiness. And man ang kuan lang usahay kinsa man say nag-ingon noon nato na the reason that we have to live is to be happy. Di ba? But kung puto na naon magod, why do you want to live? The reason you want to live is to suffer. That would be quite sad. That's another thing. That's so saintly, by the way. They're so kuan itong mga tao na who can find happiness in suffering. That's a different level. Should get bitaw. Na there's, as they say, there's kuana. There's merit yun na. There's naginay kuan ba? Naginay reward ng mga tao na willing to suffer. They're not really happy, but willing to suffer so that others can be happy. It's like a sacrifice, pero I think nailain na blessing sa nangyayari na tao. But that's a different kind of level. Nagyan ka lang willing ra ka na marag i-awahay imong kalipay para sa kalipay sa uban. That's so nice actually. Some people call it ideal, but some people will say na ngano nasay on the other hand moingon sa uban na kung ganahan ka muluwas sa uban unaha sa imong kagalingon, di ba? Unaha sa imong salbabida sa ka manghatag og salbabidas lain. Well, there are kuan kanang duha ka kuan, I don't know unsay sakto day, but ang point lang ana, it's yes, it boils down to
pedestrian crossing,
to what makes you quote unquote happy gihapon. So when was the last time when was the last time you really truly happy ba? Are you happy today? Did you wake up happy? Diba? It's a kuan. It's a really difficult thing. Mao sa tingin daghan ma-depress na noon or masamot ng depression because of the pressure na we have to be happy. Can't we just be neutral? I mean, like not happy, not sad, or what we call okay. But usay man gud, yes, we always live in a society that values extremes. Na marag usay ma-ignore ginang middle ground, the gray areas. Like for example, ang kuan kung sa election, it's like the dato versus a pobre. You wanna appeal the rich and the poor, but the middle class is usually forgotten. I mean, there are laws that would give benefits to the poor or the rich, but the middle class is high malimtan, di ba? Sa mga nang more encouraged to be extreme, to be happy or sad rather than just be okay. Pero dapat can we just be okay? Can we just be neutral? But yes, muna the problem with mediocrity, di ba? Parang lang mediocre man ang average. Average is mediocre. I mean, that's a kuan. That's always the challenge. Ngano bitaw? Is mediocrity really bad? Yeah, but I hope you kuan, guys. You're somehow kuan ba? You figure it out with me. Pero ako, I just have to be positive that, mas nindot lang yung mga experience. Feeling magod ako, I always believe in this in this psychology that the happier you are, the more productive you are, the better you are. Mas effective ka kung happy ka. Di ba, for example, ka, di ba? Kung yes, workers. Kung happy mo sa inyong work environment, happy mo sa inyong kuan, I think most likely in your performance also, it will show in your performance. I always move towards na kinahanglan happy ta, cause a happier person really for na ko is the peak, the optimum when it comes to productivity, when it comes to performance, to even to temperament, to relationships. mas kuan gad, mas preferable, mas sakto, di ba? Mas bagay. Kaya kung di ka happy di ka happy sa mong trabaho, most likely you always gonna see reklamo gyud ka, murag kag di ka, or murag kag napugos, you will feel like a slave. It's not, murag magdiligin na mo, di ka magdug extra effort because you're not happy with where you are. With where you are, you're just doing this because it has a pay. You're doing this because you don't have a choice, or you're just doing it because I don't know, you were programmed to do it, diba? Oh, so manang ako, it's we kuan gina. That's why I choose na maning positive drive. It's all about happiness gihapon because yeah, I believe mauna na akong i-explain about, it's about kuan gihapon. It's about productivity, it's about lang, how we function way better when we're happy compared kung sad ta or depressed or angry or what. I'm not saying that we shouldn't be sad, I'm not saying we shouldn't be angry, because those are normal emotions. Feelings are neutral, guys. You have to kuan, I mean, ay kung na pwede ra ka happy pero di ba, for example, na namatay, you can, don't expect something kag you have to be happy na namatayan ka, or di ba? Although it's better to accept, yes, but it doesn't mean that you don't have to feel sad. There's no sadness, anger, even jealousy sometimes it's like normal. Ang kuan lang, kung masubraan na mo, if the problem lang if we let, you know, emotions take over too much. Kita mo na movie na Up, to, diba, katong lain-lain na emotions mo take over, because in reality dapat man yun magpuli-puli ng emotions. But the best yun in most situation is happy, and mao na dapat ang default, happiness. Pero di sad gina permi lang na marag carefree na kay ka, sige kag binuang happiness. Doesn't kuan, you have to be responsible gihapon sa imong happiness. You have to pick the right time, and then you have to be happy in your work. You have to be happy when you're working. You have to be happy when you're driving, you're walking. It would be nice. But yes, when there are events, of course, I'm not saying it's wrong to be sad, to be even lonely, if it calls for that emotion. Because normal that we all feel different emotions. So muna, guys, right now traffic is okay. We have to be happy hapon na traffic is moderate.
Caution, merging road
Let's say
ahead.
we're going, by the way, to Talamban, and Talamban area sa Piazza Elesia, but we're kadiyot lang ta dito, but we're just gonna check out Mr. Potato Diners there, who's celebrating their first anniversary. Watch out for that lang. I don't know, probably I'm just taking pictures, not necessarily kinahanglan ako i-vlog. But yes, we're going there. Yeah, I'm happy for them na they turned one. Happy for them that they still exist, they still operate, they give jobs to people, they bring good food to people also. So mana ako ikuan na we can kuan, we are we have to be happy also too for other people. So mana atong ikuan, it's getting back to normal now, and I hope ang inyong isang pursuit to happiness is so getting back to normal. Nagsugod na sad mo formulate and achieve goals, because yes, dapat din tamuhunong, di ba, when even during the lockdown, we shouldn't lock down our dreams, we shouldn't lock down our capability to grow, capability to learn, and you know, to continue this pursuit to find our happiness, our whether you find happiness sa wealth, sa fame, or even to find a beautiful partner. Happiness gihapon na, di ba? But same as the other lessons sa atong buwan, it's like mamuna itong itong mga lessons normally itong this past 12 days na kuan, it's all about itong counting our blessing, positivity journal, exercise, even mga self-motivation, self-appreciation. Those are tips na going there sa atong giingon na towards atong goal na to be happy or happier. Happiest. So mga guys, happy tata mahuman sa itong biyahe, but I hope you guys are okay. You're more than okay. Dapat happy, good. I hope you are slowly getting back to your feet, to normal, to go back to the previous level of maybe income, previous level of fame. Basta ka namang yes, I hope na kuan lang mo. You guys are we are all a work in progress, and I hope we grow together through this podcast. I know kuan ram ni just lingaw-lingaw ra nitong podcast, but but I'm glad na nasa manguyog ani na joyride. Basically this positive drive, the positive drive. I'm glad na namo manguyog, so I'm very thankful sa inyo na naamo diri pirmi, and you take time to listen bisan nga lang mga 5 minutes lang. Ano mo kaabot ani na part. But yes, some do, and I'm super thankful sa mga tao na nagkugit paminaw. Yeah, but these drives mga gini, lingaw-lingaw gini itong drives, and this drive was really fantastic. We went from capital to Talamban, via Governor M. Cuenco Road, and then now we're here at Piazza Elesia for the first anniversary of Mr. Potato Diners. So watch out for it. I mean, watch the videos of Mr. Potato Diners about their new branch, by the way, at Baseline. Mas mauna. And thank you so much for watching, guys, and happy trip. Thank you for joining the positive drive, and stay positive, guys. Para Mr. Potato, guys. All right.